Hi, Michael again. This is video 4 regarding the ban from the PlayStation Network. So apparently they sorted it out, and all I had to do, as I mentioned in my last email, was send in ID from the email address I wanted to use. I had the specific conversation with the customer service rep that I want to keep the same account because when I tried to change it to the other email account it didn't work, and this is what caused the whole problem in the first place. And she said, yep, that's fine, just send it from the one you want. So I'd received no email back on Saturday, and they're open on Saturdays, which was lucky. And so I did receive a reply on Saturday. I received an email reply on Saturday, and it said that it couldn't accept the email address because it was already in use on another account, which is my account. So how funny is that? And I asked the guy, I said, well, the last lady said I can use the same account. And he said, oh yeah, no, that should be fine. I don't know why that happened. I'm sorry, but because tomorrow's Sunday, it'll probably be 72 hours now. And still no call back from a supervisor. And they keep saying 24 to 48 hours, and they've been saying that for 4 days. They've been saying that for. And so Monday comes along, no email to confirm that everything's going okay. So of course I ring. This time I actually recorded the conversation, so I have proof. I asked how many times I'd asked about this particular issue to try and get it resolved. She admitted to 6 times. It's more than 6 times, although she may have discounted other times because that's what led up to this whole crack. So problems with the hard drive, I had problems with it accepting my card, I had problems with downloads, and as I mentioned in a previous video, that all got fixed, but then I woke up in the morning to put my card in and they'd banned me. So back to the start of the story again. So anyway, yeah, still waiting because of their mistakes, because they told me I could keep the same email address, but apparently I can, but first I have to change it to another email address, and then I can change it back. So I had to do it again today, send my ID from another email address, and then I'll get a confirmation of whether they accept this one or not. So I asked this lady again, and I have the recording, but I'm not sure legally whether I'm allowed to use it or not, even though they record you all the time. But they ask you to say no, so I guess I probably was meant to ask her if she minded if I recorded the call. But anyways, I have the proof that she said that it was going to be all good as long as I sent it from this new email address, and I can change it back if I like. And her answer, and I tried to delve deeper and ask her obviously how many times have I called to get that on record, and also I asked her, why did they call me a hacker? And she said, oh, well, it's not that you're a hacker, it's that the account, it's listed here that the account has been compromised by somebody else. And my question was, well, why did they say it was my fault and I was banned and I was a hacker and there was nothing I could do about it? And again, I'm not sure about that, but that's not what it says here. It says that your account was compromised. And I said, but my Yahoo account wasn't compromised. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with any of my email accounts. They're all secure. And this one was secure. It's just that one of your customer service reps has just decided to put it down that that's what the problem was. And I never ever said that was what the problem was. All I ever wanted to do was fix the download issue. Yeah, which, sorry, wasn't a hard drive issue. But they tried to tell me that. I put a new hard drive in it. So I've also spent money on a new hard drive. And it ends up it was just the internet settings. And so, yeah, this all started because I think it must have been about, honestly, I think it was by now, it's 9 phone calls and 5 of those phone calls were all about, no, it was more, no, it was definitely more, because it was 6 just regarding this issue about being banned. So before that, I reckon it was at least 7, could have been 8, and out of those 7 to 8, there was only 2 people, 2, that actually were kind and helped me. And the first one was the one who gave me the info on how to port forward, and also what to do with the manual settings in the PlayStation, which I didn't think about that. I just, because it was always working before, so I didn't see why it wouldn't work now. But apparently it's because I reformatted the PlayStation, and the settings somehow got jumbled apparently. Yeah, and then the card issue, she also fixed that for me. That was I just didn't know that I had to do a microtransaction, and I had no money in my account. Like, I think I had like 5 cents. I know it's pathetic, but that's how much money I had in there. So it didn't have enough money in there to do the transaction. So she solved all that for me in 5 to 10 minutes. It was so easy. And then the second lady was the one who got this process rolling, where they actually got a supervisor to look at it, and he hasn't called me yet, but got a supervisor to look at it, and admit to me that no, you're not a hacker, and we don't know why they've been saying that, and you just have to do this. But so then basically this video is about how long this is taking, and how much misinformation I've received from PlayStation support about verifying who you are. I mean, I've obviously verified who I am. They were just talking to me, they gave me the reference number, I sent them back the reference number with a picture of me on it and all my address and everything that's on my account, the whole lot. I mean, how can they not know that's me? It's just ridiculous. And her excuse was, well, it's because the account is suspected of being hijacked. And there's no reason for it. That's just their excuse, and I still believe it was just some cranky customer service rep that didn't like that I wouldn't give up on them helping me with fixing their own issues. It wasn't anything on my end. The console's fine. It was just, you know, whatever happened to it when they told me to reformat it and all that kind of stuff. That wasn't my fault. That's what they're there for. It's their job. But anyway, I will do a 5th video when it's finally all sorted out. And then anyone who has the same problem, it can be fixed. If you get a PlayStation rep saying to you that it can't be fixed and you're just banned and it's over for you, there's no more PlayStation for you, that is not correct. And it's unfortunate, but you know, it's so easy for them to just sit there on the phone each time you call and just say no. So you just got to keep calling basically until you get somebody who actually listens to you, and that's the key thing, actually listens. Really listens and hears what you're saying and is a kind person. That's it. It's that simple. And PlayStation seems to be lacking those type of people. Okay. Anyway, so I'll update when my account is actually unbanned. And again, those who have watched, which I am getting a few views. Where's my thumbs? Thank you. Alright, yeah, leave some comments. I haven't seen many comments. I'd like to see some comments, and hopefully if somebody finds this video who's been banned, you know, talk with me, send some messages. We'll see what we can do. I reckon there's so many people out there, we can get their accounts fixed up. For sure. It has to be. Alright, cool. Thank you very much. See you later.